Hello and welcome to a bonus stream of Outlast 1. So I finished Call of Cthulhu and I still had some time up my sleeve and I still felt like streaming, so I decided to do a playthrough of Outlast. So I won't be reading any documents and stuff like that. For those who are new to the channel watching this live or in the past broadcast or on YouTube, I'm not a speedrunner. I want to try and get through this game in one stream in a quick way though. But I'm not a speedrunner though, so I'm not trying to get a best time or trying to get through the game to beat a personal best or a world record or anything like that. But to help me get through the game quicker, I won't be reading documents and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be choosing the normal difficulty. However, in October, to celebrate this game's 10th anniversary, I'm actually going to play on the highest difficulty. But this stream is going to be Outlast from start to finish, not reading any documents and all that kind of stuff, and playing it on normal. So we have normal, hard, nightmare, and insane. Now, I've never played it on hard, or nightmare, or insane before, but in October, to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary, I'm going to be playing it on insane mode, and insane mode means you have no saves whatsoever. If you die at any point, even if you died right at the end of the game, on the last possible part where you can die, and you die, you have to restart all the way at the start of the game again. So that's what I'm going to be doing in October to celebrate this game's 10th anniversary. But for this playthrough that you're watching now, I'm just going for normal. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can, record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die.
Department of Agriculture Commissioner Salazar said changing weather patterns were to blame for livestock behavior and encouraged ranchers and breeders to attend this weekend seminar on Beulah Avenue in Pueblo. And if you're out late tonight, you may see some low-flying helicopters near Silverthorne and Leadville. Seems the Arapaho Park Services will be spraying for an infestation of box elderbugs.
Need to take that Call of Cthulhu message, deactivate it, because I finished that playthrough. So there might be some stuff that I read, but it's just for the purposes of setting up the story of what's going on. September 17, 2013, to Miles Upshur. Subject, TIP, illegal activity at Murkoff, Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me, have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it, don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy, going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed.
God.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security and control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place. Little pig.
And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Get the fuck away from me.
I don't know how he didn't notice me actually climb over the top of that thing in the last part where we saw him.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
man.
Maybe.
He looks nervous.
I would like to kill him.
As would I.
The preacher asked us not to.
It would be impolite.
Not here.
We give him a running start.
There's an idea.
And when we kill him slow.
Such patience.
I want his tongue. And liver.
They are yours.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you it's science, but it's not. They were waiting for us in this place. Billy understood. They've always been here. Need no more space. Still.
God damn it! What the fuck is the matter with you? You weren't invited to this, you goddamn sicko! You like to watch? You're sick. You're sick.
Oh, you! I didn't wait until I finished. Oh, but I saved some for you. Just wait.
Shut up! Let me think for a minute! Quiet! Quiet!
Paragons of patience.
Job-like in the suppression of our desires.
But
Now,
now we indulge.
yes,
His tongue and his liver.
yours.
Mine.
Be back no more sleep. Get in my blood if they want to get out. No more space.
Hey there, Alexi. How's things going? Welcome. Yeah, Alexi, I really like Outlast 1. I like Outlast 2 as well. And the Whistleblower DLC for this game is awesome. I really like how it interweaves into what happens in the main game, and I also really like both games' approaches to the kind of horror that they do. This one's more run, haunted house, booze behind every corner, jump scares everywhere, like you're in a haunted house kind of thing. And the second one has some of that, but it also goes for a more psychological horror, get in your mind and fuck with you kind of thing too.
My God, vanished.
Vanished without a trace.
I just had sarcasm.
Who was my intention?
He thinks we're assholes.
Oh,
I like how this actually looks like an eye. Like you got the outer shape of it, like an eye. You got the eyeball with like the pupil at the bottom. Hey there, Harbinger. Jill Valentine wins. Fatality. Oh my fucking god. I forgot, he doesn't auto climb down the ladder when you move near it. Oh, he does. It's just that because I was running, he didn't do it. Hey there, Idmi J. That's it. Run. Harbinger, you've only seen some parts of the Resident Evil 3 remake, but you wish they had used the original actress. She isn't that old. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess they just wanted all the cast to be new for the remake.
You still know it's real. The doctor said, you know that, right? Dr. Wernicke died before he even started working here. What kind of experiments does a dead doctor perform on living patients? That's the question.
Hey there, Shamira. I'm going really good, thank you. How about you? Are you going alright? You were just watching State of Origin, Queensland going to win Game 2. Oh, that's good to hear that you're going alright. And State of Origin. Well, whichever side people go for, the losing side will be upset. Ishmira, what state is it you're in again, if you don't mind me asking? I actually don't want to reveal that because Australia's a pretty small place and I've got a stalker of the channel for over 2 years and I don't want them to have even closer, like a knowledge of, you know, how close I am, etc. Thanks, Ishimura. That's cool. Yeah, if it was somewhere like America or something where there's, you know, over 20 or so states and all that kind of stuff, it'd be a different story. Yeah, there's a lot of states. That's heaps. I was saying at the start of the stream, but in October, to celebrate this game's 10th anniversary, I want to do a playthrough on the highest difficulty, which has no save, so if you die, you have to start all the way at the start of the game again. Even though I could artificially do that by just making it a rule for a challenge and play it on normal, I want to be authentic and actually play it on that difficulty and have to get through on that difficulty without being able to reload saves and stuff. Or play on an easier difficulty and only restart if I die, because that wouldn't really make it true to that challenge, or that difficulty, I mean. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to go Ishimura, like, because there's a couple of moments that in this playthrough I've noticed where I've taken damage from enemies, but on the highest difficulty, I imagine it'll be a one-hit kill situation. But I think I want to do more than just that as a playthrough. I think what I want to do is also do a music-only playthrough. And also want to do a playthrough where I get everything and read everything. Because I don't think I've ever actually done that before with this game.
You slippery little whore! Oh, fuck!
Ishimura, a lot of different self-imposed challenges to do to keep it fresh. Oh, absolutely. And could you imagine also doing a bit of a stealth challenge with this game too, like not being able to run and having to sneak around and stuff like that?
Who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumb waiter if you want to live! Damn it!
Here we go, Traeger.
Chase here, buddy. Hey, you're that bullshit priest's guy, aren't you? His witness or whatever. You must be exhausted. Huh? Let's take a break, huh, buddy? The old 2-martini lunch? Have a little confab, blah, blah. Heavier than you look. A little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go, arms and legs inside the car at all times.
Run free! Love how he says this coming up. He's like, go, run free!
You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? All right. Nose to the grindstone, I like that. Okay then, right this way.
I have Ishimura, yeah. I really like Outlast 2 as well. Thanks for the follow, Blushkook95.
We're putting that tongue to any use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of licking my own scans. Here we are, then. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. It'll just need a second to wash up and, well, movies. And it'll give us a chance to talk. You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know, I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all his holier-than-thou Bible thumping. No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just be a little bit crazy. It's understandable. When people get scared, they just like to turn to God as anything else. And God died with the gold standard. We're on to a more concrete faith now. You have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder is the simplest form, but what happens when all money's gone? Well, money becomes a matter of faith. And that's what I'm here for. To make you believe. You paying attention? Don't pass out on me. There's still a lot for you to absorb. There. Better now, right? You understand how we achieved here? We made a consumer into the means of production. This thing is gonna sell itself.
At some point I do Ishimura, yeah. I've checked a bit of it out, and I wouldn't mind actually playing it at some point as well. But I don't know when I'll get to it though.
Just like him. Like Traeger. He got the gene and he's still alive. Killed with Wernicke's nightmares. It worked so well. They couldn't control it. And you can't control it. Nobody. He'll find you. He'll kill you. He's coming now. Traeger!
I see that. No.
That's stupid how I can't go back out that way. Like, seriously? I can't crawl under... Fucking get up and run. I can't crawl under the fucking area that I crawled under to get there. Like, how stupid is that? Like, seriously. The side I crawled under the bed, I can't crawl out from that side. What the hell? Wasn't expecting that.
Aren't you a slippy little fucker?
I just realized I won't be able to do a music-only playthrough of this game because the music, the sound effects, and the dialogue is all tied to the one volume. Oh, Ishimura, damn. Yeah, that'd be very difficult, I imagine. Oh, no worries at all, Ishimura. Thank you so much for dropping in, and I hope you have a really good sleep as well. This is what I like to call the see at the party trigger moment, which is my little calling back to Total Recall, where Arnie's character will say to Richter, "See you at the party, Richter," when Richter has fallen to his death and Arnie has his severed arms in his head and then throws them down after him. See you at the party, Traeger. It's not exactly the same what happens, but in both cases it's an elevator that does in the characters. Now I've got to read this entry. How to make Traeger juice. Step 1. Squeeze. Hey, welcome back, Lucinda. Rest in peace for him indeed. He is gone. I like how they made it that you know if there's a door you can't go through when there's no prompt that appears on screen to open it. I will be, Lucinda, yeah. Yeah, definitely will be.
Thank God you survived. I feared that secular maniac would carve you up like the others. Meet me outside. We're close now.
Sure thing, Cesare. I'll meet you outside. We are in hell now. Symbology.
I had to burn it. All of it. Murkoff took so much from us. Used us. Turned us into these things because nobody cares about a few forgotten lunatics. So let it burn. Burn the whole goddamn thing down. Get out. If you want to live, you can get out through the kitchen.
Hey there, cons. You hate playing AC Black Flag without music, but it just keeps playing the same song on repeat, even in cutscenes. The only way I've found in the AC games where that happens to actually stop it, unfortunately, is to actually shut the game down completely, and then, like sometimes you might be able to just go back to the menu and then jump back into your game, and it might work, but I tend to find that it's more like you have to close the game down and then try again.
Have to get out. I can see his ghost. How do you know you're not a patient? Leave me.
Hey there, Afro. Welcome on in. That was a lot of stuff. Yeah, Afro, that's the funny thing. Even in like Outlast 2, you have a similar situation where you're out in like a rural area and there's like, you know, all these camera batteries lying around everywhere. Afro, was the battery bar always this big, or is there an upgrade system you can't remember? No upgrade system in the game itself, but yeah, I don't know if they changed anything, because as far as I'm aware, there weren't different editions. Because this game originally came out 10 years ago this year, so I don't know if there's any other versions with slight differences.
You saw the Wall Rider, didn't you? You're beginning to understand, but not yet. Even Abraham had to cast his eyes to the ground. But soon, this way, revelation is at hand.
Not as yet, Lucinda. That was my plan for October to celebrate this game's 10th anniversary, was playing it on insane mode. I wanted to do something else with this game too. I was going to do a music-only playthrough, but the music, sound effects, and dialogue are all tied to the one volume in this game, so I won't be able to do that. But I could do the other idea I had, which was to collect all the documents and read them all. So I think I'll do 2 playthroughs to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary in October. I'll do a playthrough where I read everything and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll do another one where I play on the highest difficulty. Oh yeah, Lucinda, there's a lot of really cool notes and stuff in this game to read. I will obey, Cesare. Listen, do you wish you could have found it all without being pestered by patients and crazy doctors? That's so true, you know. because it can get annoying when you're trying to specifically look for something and you're getting lost too, and you're trying to figure it out. You like the way that they did the lore in Until Dawn. I did too as well, and it's cool that they add that kind of mystery angle to it, so that if you want to learn more about what's going on, and some of it could give you a bit of a clue earlier in the game what is actually going on with the situation and stuff. Cons, does the baby survive at the end of the second game? Well, to answer that, I would have to actually go into spoilers for Outlast 2. So if you still want to hear about it, I don't mind saying. But those who don't want to hear about it, you might want to mute the stream while I respond. But Cons, if you want to know, I definitely can mention. Cons, you've played it, but it's been a while, but don't spoil it for the others. Oh, that's fair enough, Cons. Yeah, but there is definitely an answer to the question. It's actually not like a kind of like... There's nothing in the game, of course, that decides, the fate of the characters differently or anything like that. Cons, did you like the openness of 2, or do you like the more linear style the first had? I actually don't mind either way, to be honest, with the difference in that respect to Outlast 1 and 2. I feel like with the more open areas of it, it's kind of more like a if you're curious kind of thing. Because you definitely can just stick to like a linear kind of path if you want to. But some of that might depend on whether you've played the game or not to know. But yeah, I don't mind either way, actually. Cons. You got lost a lot on the second, but you really enjoyed it. But that's cool that you still enjoyed it, Cons, as well, because I could see why that kind of thing could become frustrating. Yeah, I do too, as well, Cons, you know. There are some safe zones where you can just sort of like get a breather if you need to, but if you're playing it for the first time, you won't know where those moments are. So you could get to a moment where you think it might be, but then the game is like, uh-huh, gotcha. That's right, he's a one-hit kill. I forgot. I thought he'd only do that if you had been hit by him a few times and were almost dead. But it's an instant kill. if you try to continue on without the camera, the game won't let you. You need to go back and get it. It doesn't create a situation where it's like you get one different outcome if you go back for your camera versus not going back for it. You have to go back for it.
Only one way out. Only one way. How do you know you're not patient? I'm supposed to tell you. The key to the house of God is in the theater. Behind the light. In the theater, behind the light. You have to see the movie, so that's where I left the card. Okay?
Friends! Children! I need your help! Where are you?
Yes, coming! I'm coming!
exit interview recorded December 27th, 1985 in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Clearance Sierra Alpha. Subject Dr. Rudolf Wernicke, 14866.
The films are real.
There was no alteration to the footage at all? No trickery?
None.
In June of 1943, you recorded 3 instances of spontaneous bleeding. Half a dozen test subjects began to develop brain tumors?
Yes. The autopsies revealed that the tumors were pure lead.
It killed them? Can you explain why the results could not be reproduced in the United States?
I have my theories. My homeland in those years. It's impossible to understand the things we felt, what we believed. The overwhelming fear, ecstatic rage, and English words are insufficient. More than hope. A human mind in that environment is capable of extraordinary things.
You're saying the experiment needed...
A proximity to death, to overwhelming madness. Only a test subject who had witnessed enough horror was capable of activating the engine.
Do you believe your test subjects achieved something supernatural?
No.
Do you think that they contacted something supernatural?
Nothing is supernatural.
Then what was it? You said Project Wallrider was a gateway. A gateway to what?
Yeah, it is Harbinger. It's one of those things where you get so used to having the camera at the start, and then when you lose it, it creates that feeling of, holy shit, now I've got to get used to the game without the camera. And then even when you get the camera, the game doesn't fully give you back the ability to see clearly, which then adds another layer of difficulty on top as well as a level of realism. Stanley, you can replace it if you want. Just bought a new screwdriver set. In and out, 5 minutes. That's all that's needed. Oh yeah, cons definitely. After what's happened to them, like, surprised he hasn't like passed out.
My Job, you alone shall escape it, Alpha. This is your penultimate act of witness. The promise of the prophets was always freedom from death. And here it is. You will watch and recall my death, my resurrection. And together we will be free. You are no longer in any danger. I fixed the elevator. It will take you to freedom. We will all of us. Now, my son.
Hey, Yusuf, welcome on in. Good timing. How's things? Pretty much, Lucinda. Yeah, Outlast run the game. Oh, so if you haven't played Outlast, but you haven't played for a while Outlast, but you don't know if this is the version or the other one. So this is the first game, and it's not the DLC. For this playthrough, I'll just be doing the main game. I won't be doing the Whistleblower. And now we've reached the underground labs underneath the mansion. I mean, underneath the asylum. Oh, as if it quite looks the same. Yeah, it's definitely the first game. Nice one, Stanley. Motionless, motionless like asylum. Although at this asylum, they definitely know corruption. Oh, is it the first playthrough? No. Not my first playthrough. Don't know how many times over the years I've played it now.
Over here, please. I must try to explain. I know. I am supposed to be dead. No such luck. I am older than sin, but somehow the only one left. Because of Billy. He takes care of me. He may think I'm his father. He certainly loves me, the poor idiot. Do you know what the symbol represents? It warns of a nanohazard. Microscopic machines. Technology we have had for decades but never mastered. Murkoff discovered in my research a workaround. Turning the cells in the human body into nanofactories. It's the natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineer the precise molecules necessary. Mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him, to murder Billy. Turn off his life support, his anesthesia. You have to undo what I've done. No one can get out of this place while he lives. You must kill him.
There's more dialogue from him if you wait.
They achieved something like this in 1944. Those fascists thought it was spirits, and I let them believe it. Let them kill themselves, thinking there was some kind of afterlife now empirically promised to them. Fools. Poor Alan. He would weep to see what I've built from his dreams. Billy doesn't mean harm. He's a child with a damaged mind, granted the powers of a god. It would make any of us into a monster. You must end this. You all must die here. Murkoff knew the danger, and they didn't care. In the corporation's mind, we're all just dollar amounts in a ledger. And the profits Project Wallrider promised overshadowed whatever pitiful balance a few doctors and patients amounted to. He will spread if you don't stop him. The morphogenic ancient is self-perpetuating. I pray to God you have the strength to end it here with your death. More than anything, I want to rest. Billy will not let me die. You could never imagine how cruel this is. I only want to die.
Oh, Yusuf, you didn't complete the game just because the design of the humans are a bit awful? You meant for today's. Did you start it from the beginning or was it a save file? Oh, yes, so started from the beginning today. I was going to do this yesterday if I finished Stray earlier, but I ended up needing more time to finish Stray, and so I cancelled playing this. But when I finished Call of Cthulhu earlier today, I had more time up my sleeve, so I decided to put this in as like a bonus kind of playthrough. But that's understandable too, because the way that the patients look and what's been done to their skin and all that kind of stuff. Hey there, Billarista. How's things going? Welcome on in. There's a video by a channel called Gaming Harry, and he does a lot of videos explaining the story of games, and that's his story explained for Outlast 1. He's also got a video for Outlast 2, and then he's also got another video that actually covers not only Outlast 1 and 2, and of course the Whistleblower DLC for this game, but also the comic books that were made as well. So highly recommend checking out that channel. He also has a lot of story explained for the Dark Pictures games, for example, and a lot of other games as well. But that's the one specifically about Outlast 1. So it goes into the details about Wernicke and the experiments at Murkoff and all that kind of stuff. No, Billarista, no. Sometimes jump scares get me, but it's only because of the unexpectedness of them. But it doesn't actually scare me, like it doesn't make me go, "Aah!" or anything like that. I just basically physically have a reaction. But horror doesn't scare me. I really love horror stuff, but there's no scare factor at all. I don't count jump scares as scaring, because you can have a jump scare in a comedy movie and people will still jump. For me, to be truly afraid of a horror movie or game... Hang on, this is loud as fuck. For me to be afraid of a horror game or a movie would mean that months and months and months afterwards, whenever I even think about the movie, I'd be scared. If it affected me so much that I was having nightmares every night and seeing things out of the corner of my eye that made me think I was seeing something but wasn't, all that kind of stuff. And I haven't felt that way since I was about 12 when I saw the original Nightmare on Elm Street. And the thing about those movies was the more of them I saw, the more desensitized I became to the actual scary parts of it. And that's just something that's stuck with me with every horror game and movie since then. But yeah, I just love atmospheres in horror and stuff like that. And so when I'm actually judging like a horror movie or a game, I'm not judging on whether it scares me or not. And I don't feel that if it doesn't scare me that it means it's failed. It just means that the elements that would normally scare don't. So I look for like atmosphere and all that kind of stuff to determine, or to help determine if I really like a horror game or movie, if it's really effective. I think there's a difference between sensing that something's creepy about something versus actually being scared of something. No, I've never actually played Half-Life 2 at all, Iosif. I've played the first one, but not the second. Hey, Billy. What's got Billy so spooked? Is it Iosif, the second one? Yeah. I mean, the second one kind of has a bit of a cult following around it. Yeah, I played Portal 1, Iosif. Thought it was quite cool. Never played the second one though, but it was interesting that they expanded the second one to be a longer game and have more to it. New objective. Get out! Oh, so even the DLC is hard in Portal, is it? Oh, I didn't realize the first one had DLC. That's cool. Oh, I see. Oh, so the second one does. And end. Writer J.T. Petty. Music Samuel Laflamme. He came back for the sequel as well. Excellent music. Thanks for the GGs, Ronnie. This was just a bonus stream. bonus playthrough. Didn't read anything except for the start stuff and also that Traeger juice note. But in October, I want to do 2 back-to-back playthroughs of this game. One will be collecting all the notes and documents and reading all of them. And the second one will be playing on the highest difficulty. Something I've never done before. Yeah, Lucinda, Traeger juice. Thank you so much for the GGs, Lucinda. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Iosif, for the GGs as well. Yeah, it's about 2 hours and 10. It's good to play this game for like a short stream. So it actually fit in really well with the timing of stuff. Because I didn't want to play something that would take more than one stream to finish. Because next Wednesday, I'm going to be starting a playthrough of Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, to celebrate the game's 20th anniversary. So that'll be next Wednesday. And starting on Monday, I'm going to be doing Detroit Become Human, which will be Monday and Tuesdays. So I don't know how long it'll take me to finish that game, but I'm going to do a playthrough of that. So they're the new games that will be added to the schedule. Monday and Tuesday will be Detroit Become Human, and next Wednesday will be Prince of Persia Sands of Time to celebrate its 20th anniversary. So the next stream that you'll see from me will be Tomb Raider 2, continuing my annual playthrough. It'll be a much later start to the stream, so it could be anywhere from 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Australian Eastern Standard Time, and 10:30. So it's currently 11:18. So that's a rough estimate of when I might be starting my Tomb Raider 2 stream. But I'll be doing Tomb Raider 2 on Friday as well. And then Saturday, I'll be continuing my unique playthrough of Black Flag. And then on the same day, I'll be jumping to Freedom Cry to do the music-only portion of celebrating the 10th anniversary of that. And then coming up on Sunday, I'll be doing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, starting my playthrough to do 100% completion. So that's what's coming up soon on the channel, and I'll update my About Me's and all that kind of stuff for that. But yeah, the 2 new games that I'm going to add to the schedule will be Detroit Become Human and Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Not new as in I've never played them before, or that they're brand new games, but new as in the current schedule being added to that. Oh, Yusuf Summer, yeah. Listen, to know what ending you're going for in Detroit Become Human? Not really, no. I can't even remember the exact outcome I got when I played it the first time, which was in 2020. So I'll just play it to see what ending I get. But I'm definitely going to, try and make sure that certain characters survive. Hopefully so. Ronnie, you still have PTSD from your Detroit playthrough. You really should try that game again sometime. Yeah, dude, absolutely. And, get a different outcome and all that kind of stuff too. And that's the great thing about that. No worries, Iosif. I hope you have a good one. So that's the end of the playthrough for Outlast. This was just a bonus playthrough of Outlast. I'll be getting to this game again in October to celebrate its 10th anniversary. The next stream you'll see from me will be Tomb Raider 2, so if you see me streaming that, it's become Thursday. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we're going to go and raid out to Crocodiles, who's playing Assassin's Creed Origins. So I'd like to highly recommend people check out Lucinda, Dr. Ronnie, and Mr. Gote. Lucinda has been doing a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Finished that one off. So Monday and Tuesday will be Assassin's Creed Revelations. She's playing through all the main entries in the series, and that'll be coming up as the next Assassin's Creed title that you'll be playing. Is finishing off her playthrough of Evil Within, and will be resuming her playthrough of A Plague Tale Requiem as well. A great streamer who's also a fan of survival horror games like the Resident Evil series, as well as stealth games like Dishonored. Dr. Ronnie's been playing Watch Dogs 1. It's his first playthrough. I think he's almost finished that game, and he might be doing a playthrough of either Black Flag next, or perhaps something else. But he's a great streamer as well. He actually wears a hat when he's streaming, and he changes what hat he's wearing depending on the game. He's also a fan of Assassin's Creed and Red Dead Redemption as well. And Mr. Gote's been playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. He's also a fan of the Ghost Recon series, and he's also a horror fan too. He likes the Outlast games as well as games by Supermassive such as Until Dawn, the Dark Pictures series, and also The Quarry. So highly recommend checking out those streamers if you haven't before. And Lucinda, no worries at all for the stream and for the shout out too. Thank you so much. I just want to thank everyone so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you want to check the final part of Call of Cthulhu, the playthrough that I finished earlier, you can definitely find that in the past broadcasts. Let's go raid Crocodiles and see how he's doing with Assassin's Creed Origins. I'll just put in a couple of raid messages that people can feel free to use. No worries at all, Stanley. That's definitely no trouble at all. And here's another one that has some free follower emotes. Ronnie, thank you. It's always a good morning when you wake up in time to catch you. Well, thank you so much, Ronnie, for stopping in as well. Really do appreciate it. And that's absolutely no troubles at all. Thanks for being here too. Hope everyone has a good one, and catch you next time.